Welcome to Roofing Road Trips, the podcast that takes you on a thrilling journey across the world of roofing. From fascinating interviews with roofing experts to on-the-road adventures, we'll uncover the stories, innovations, and challenges that shape the rooftops over our heads. So fasten your seatbelts and join us as we embark on this exciting roofing road trip. Hello, everyone. My name is Megan Ellsworth here at rooferscoffeeshop.com. You are listening to another roofing road trip. I am so excited today because I have the pleasure of talking about the Western States Western Roofing Expo with the wonderful gentleman from Western States Roofing Contractors Association right here with me. I'm so excited because we attend this show every year and we have been for so many years, and you all are celebrating your 50th anniversary, which is so amazing. So Joel, I'll just have you start with introducing yourself in Western States, and then Mike and Alec, we'll get to you guys.
Thank you, guys. My name is Joel Viera. I'm the Executive Director of the Western States Roofing Contractors Association. I started at Western States in 2001. I was the trade show coordinator and the Davis Memorial Foundation coordinator, and since then I've had just about every position here at the headquarters. I took over the executive director position in 2020. So this is my fourth year as executive director.
Awesome. That's amazing. Mike, who are you? What do you do?
That's a good question. I'm Mike Wakerling. I'm the current president of the WSRCA. I've been on the board of directors for the WSRCA for 15 years.
Wow.
And I have finally become president, and that's pretty much it.
Amazing. Alec?
And I started in 2015. I'm currently a membership director and also director of the trade show. Started out just with a small little envelope stuffing job as a temp way back then, and then slowly kind of more quickly just kind of became membership director. And then once Joel took over as the executive director, then I started having the show more.
Amazing. So Joel or Mike or Alec, could you share the history and maybe the founding story of Western States?
I could start and let these guys fill in the blanks. Western States was started in 1974. Really the uniqueness of our Western region and its weather climates was the primary function of Western States. We're one of the only regional associations with so much variance in our weather. You know, the Northwest is always raining. The central North is, snowing and below zero. We've got moderate climate and we've got desert. So basically the founding fathers, I believe it was 7 original gentlemen, created Western States as a function to basically address the issues that are more unique just to the West rather than what the other associations from a national or a local level were dealing with. So I think that was the primary reason. And then a little bit tongue in cheek, I think they also wanted to get together and golf and, network and have a little bit of fun as well. So, tackling the regional roofing industry by climate, I think was the main reason.
Absolutely. So what are some of the most significant milestones Western States has achieved over the past 50 years? Mike, maybe you'll take that.
Milestones that I've seen accomplished have been our technical bulletins, our technical aspect to the organization. I think, and I'm kind of biased, but I think we're number one in putting out technical bulletins, tackling issues head on that might not be comfortable for people in other industries or manufacturing, and trying to protect our members from anything and everything out there that we discover.
If I could add to that too is, every meeting we have, there's a controversial topic and we always say, don't forget we're a contractors association. We're here for the good of the contractor. And, I think back in the 90s, we released our our technical details, which at the time was cutting edge. That was prior to manufacturers, providing those to contractors at the time. And then I'd like to also say our TPO weathering farm, which we did 5-year, 10-year, 15-year studies on. really, really shined a light on the technical work that the association does.
That's amazing. Alec, any milestones you've experienced in your time at Western States?
I'd say the modernization of everything that we've done. We really expanded on just all the technologies. With we have a safety app now. All our technical bulletins are just housed online, and just more user engagement that way. And just overall modernization.
Yeah, amazing. I'd also love to know, since you're the trade show director now, how have you seen the expo evolve since the first one?
Well, from what I've seen, it's just continuously growing. When I first started about almost 10 years ago now, we're the same trade show floor, but we only used a portion of it. And now we're at capacity where it's trying to find more space to fill just get as many companies out there in front of the roofers. And so just seeing that huge demand for the shows, that's been the biggest thing.
Yeah.
And the educational side of the show has been massive growth. When I first started here, when we all first kind of got our feet in the door, we used to do 8 seminars during the expo. Now we have 28 seminars at the expo.
Wow.
President Mike, his goal for the year was education. So, not just at the expo, but on the membership side of things as well. We've webinars, and we're now doing road shows where we're educating folks in our other states. For a bit there, we probably got a little stale. We're a little too California centric. Now we're out on the move, and we're doing lots of education for all over our region to help provide some of our resources. And we also work hand in hand with state and local associations, smaller associations, to kind of help grow both of our memberships. So partnering with them has been a nice change of pace as well.
Amazing. Yeah. Wow. 8 to 28. That's a big jump. Mike, so being the president, how have you seen the expo specifically grow? Like Joel said, with all the seminars, and Alec said with all the people attending. So how have you seen it grown?
My first show I attended back in 1978, I believe.
Wow.
And that's when they had the expo at the Disneyland Hotel. And you could walk through it in about 2 or 3 hours. There was probably 50 or 60 vendors. Now it's at the Paris Hotel in Las Vegas. I don't know how many vendors we have.
Wow.
200. Biggest shows on the West Coast, one of the most well attended. And it just grows and grows every year, like the seminars from 8 to 28. And we could probably have 35 or 40. We turn down a lot because we just don't have the space to have more seminars.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. So I know it's been held in Vegas for a long time now. I wish I could have seen it in the Disneyland Hotel. That'd be so fun. But do you all ever, think about moving it around, or is Vegas kind of its home now?
We used to have a rotating show around the entire region. We've done Seattle and San Diego and Phoenix, but just the attendance doesn't lie. Even in my time here, Western States, we've had it in Reno 3 times, and the attendance doesn't lie. People love to come to Vegas. Not going to lie, as someone who's been working for Western States for 23 years, I've been to Las Vegas way too many times. And it's a little bit stale for those of us that come there for work, because it's not necessarily pleasurable. It's all work.
Yeah.
But our attendance is just phenomenal every time we go to Vegas. So the few times we have experimented with going outside of Las Vegas, it really made a negative impact on our attendance. So we feel, we're the largest regional roofing association. The only show that's bigger than ours is the international show. So, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's kind of our motto when it comes to our show in Las Vegas.
Agreed. So, what are some of your most memorable moments or standout events from past expos that you've experienced? Maybe Alec, you can start.
Well, let's see. I think seeing my first roofing games before. When I started, it was a few months before the show. I didn't even know anything about roofing at all. And then I hear about it, that doesn't sound interesting at all. It's a guy, but you guys roofing, I actually saw it, and I saw how much the crowd was into it, and just the pace of all the competitors, just pounding the nails in, getting those shingles on. That was a pretty cool sight to see. I enjoyed that. And then just on like more personally, it was just seeing the attendance rate just going up and up. I think it's almost doubled from when I started to seeing where it is now. Where we're seeing it get this. It's huge.
Yeah.
That's always something I remember.
Yeah, absolutely. Mike, memorable moments from past expos?
I'd have to agree with Alex on the roofing games. It was being a contractor and an installer before. It was really fun to watch guys race.
Yeah,
because we used to do that when we were working. And the other memorable moment, and I don't know if this is proper or not, but was when the previous executive director, Tom Pappas, fell off the stage. That was pretty fun.
With George Madsen, yeah, that
George Madsen, one of the board members, they just stepped backwards and disappeared.
It is kind of funny because Alec and I had a little powwow before we got on. We talked about some memorable moments, and we had a little laugh. Tom came up as potentially one of ours, but just to if I could shine a little light on the purpose of the roofing games, the reason we decided to do the roofing games was not just our show, but it seems like every show out there. The last day is a little bit slow, and we were trying to do something to spice it up and really reward those that stayed to the end. And increase our attendance on our second day of the show. So we came up with the idea to do the roofing games, which was sort of like an Olympics type of event. So we've had a great partner. Malarkey has always been so helpful and not only putting together everything but supporting us and just making it a really fun event. So we try to end the show with a bang and keep those that stay entertained. A lot of shows out there are just a show, and it's just a trade show floor. And we really tried not only with that, but we have like the Roofers Feud, which is like a game show. And Alec has created this. If you've got a Western States member pin, you're wearing a member pin, that you're allowed to participate in all these raffles on the trade show floor. So we really do try to make it fun and engaging to our audience. So. That was the purpose of it. And, I think we've been doing it for at least 10 years now. And it does help draw. Day one is definitely better than day two, but day two is really well attended as well. And it's a good day to actually do business for our vendors. It's sometimes it's quality over quantity on day two. And so that's a feather in our hat that we're really proud of, that, a lot of other associations are doing things similar to the roofing games. And, we didn't necessarily create it, but we were the first to do it on a trade show floor. And it's been a lot of fun since then. So it's just something that we'll continue to do as, our audience continues to gather at the back of the trade show floor and watch it.
Yeah, it's always so fun to watch the roofing games and cheer them on. And sometimes I've seen bets getting placed. So fun.
Vegas, baby.
It's always so fun. I love that you all started that. And it's really cool to talk to the winners too and see how fast they can do it. It's like actually amazing. So how would you say Western States has contributed to the professional development and success of the roofing contractors in the Western region?
Definitely a Mike question.
Yeah, I like that for Mike.
Yeah, Mike.
Just personally and seeing what's happened over the years, I think the WSRCA is a contractors association, and I don't think we lose sight of that. To me, it's like a big family. Everybody's family, and you take care of family. And we try and take care of our members. We have legal with Trent Cotney. We have safety with Steve Zazadil. We have bulletins that tackle hard issues that ruffle some feathers sometimes. But we always do it with the contractor in mind and how we can take care of the contractor, because they're our association and they're the people that we want to help and educate and make as successful as possible.
Yeah.
Well said.
Well said.
Well said. And just to kind of to help Mike out with some other stuff is just we at one point we didn't really have much going on in safety or legal, And the legal we did have was very California centric, like I said earlier. And, now our members are guaranteed 8 technical bulletins every year. We do a weekly, I got one this morning. You get a safety toolbox topic that you can go over with your team to keep you safe,
That's
keep
awesome.
your business, in good standing. We've got a safety app that we offer our members for free. It's never a money grab for Western States. Our dues are very affordable, especially compared to other associations of our size. And we're just here to help. That's really our goal. And at our committee level, we continually say that and remind each other, like, let's just help each other out. It's not about making money or charging more or, hey, we just produced this. Let's charge members this. No, it's part of the dues. And we're really proud of that. And having Trent on board, not only as our general counselor, but as the legal advisor for the association, keeping our members in good standing, and bulletins with that as well. So we're at the point now where we're releasing a few times a week. We're sending something out via email, where it used to probably be maybe once a month 10 15 years ago. So we really take the educational side serious. And like I mentioned earlier, one of Mike's goals was getting our road shows out there. And so we've done 6 or 7 different touches out to different areas in our in our region, where we're bringing out our speakers, or one of us goes out to speak, or if we're just supporting our local affiliates by being at a golf hole at a golf tournament and providing a beer for their members and talking about what we're doing to help our contractors. So we're always out there. It's not about making money for us. It's about helping contractors, and I think that's a very noble service that we provide.
Yeah, completely agree. So, and you've been doing it for 50 years,
Yeah.
which is huge. And always being a contractor first association. How are you celebrating that? I know that there might be some special events happening. Can you give us a little bit of the download for that? What's going on?
Okay, Joel.
Sure. Okay. Well, Saturday night, we typically have a reception that's, for all of our volunteers that have, been helping over the years, where, we thank them for all their hard work. Well, this year we're pivoting to a former president's gala. It is a private event, but we're basically celebrating 50 years of leadership. Those who built the foundation of what Western States is built on, everyone's got a hand in that. And so all of our former presidents have been invited to come on out. We're going to have a dinner and a fun gala event to celebrate our former presidents for creating the culture and the foundation of what we're doing now. And then for those that don't get invited to that, at the annual luncheon, we're going to have all of our presidents get up as well, and just thank them for all the hard work they've done. So I think just about every one of them that's still living is coming. I've only heard of one.
Wow.
That's not. So it's going to be a very, very fun event. And it's basically just a big thank you to them for everything that they've done. It's not easy to run your business and donate your time to an association, but, it's the selfishness that they have done over the years to help fellow contractors and help grow the industry. We just can't thank them enough. So we're going to have them all out in Vegas this year, and, take care of their rooms and give them a few little gifts that we don't want to let the cat out of the bag on yet. But it'll be a really fun event for everybody.
Yeah, even the
That's
very,
awesome.
very first president, Wayne Mullis, back in 1974, he's going to be attending as well. 50 years ago.
No way.
He's too, so that's great.
Wow. That is wild.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, so are there any other special events happening to celebrate the 50th anniversary? I know the Davis Memorial auction is happening on Sunday night, I believe. What other events should people expect?
Everybody is everything is themed for the 50th this year. And so, if you're interested in helping the Davis Memorial Foundation, which is a scholarship foundation for Western States, who's given out closing in on $1 million in scholarships. They have a golf tournament on Sunday morning, a sporting clays tournament on Sunday morning. And I have to say thank you to Beacon for sponsoring those events. They've been a longtime sponsor of those events. And it's a great day to go out and golf and network and have a little bit of fun, all in the same time, helping us raise funds for our scholarship foundation. Each year we give out 10 scholarships $5,000 apiece. So we give out $50,000 in scholarships each year. For the first time ever, we're also giving out 2 grants for Skills USA at $2,500 each. So all in all, we're giving out $55,000 in scholarships and grants. And then the night of Sunday night, which everyone should plan to attend, it's a really, really fun event. We have Greg Bloom, Bill Bailey, and Chuck Chapman, all roofing industry people that act as auctioneers for our auction. We'll have about 15 live items that we do on stage. And then we've got an app with probably another 50 or so items. And again, all this goes to a great cause. That's how we fund our scholarships. And right before the auction, we always have, we invite all the all the scholarship winners to come out. And so we can kind of give them a round of applause. It's a tough time of the year. School's just starting, but I believe we've got 5 or 6 that are coming this year. And it's just a nice event. JF sponsors the auction every single year. And if anyone's interested in sponsoring their own scholarship, we offer that as well. It's $5,000, and you'd be able to. We put your logo on the scholarship and have you come up and present it. So that's a great day. We call it Sunday Fun Day. It's a large networking day, but just cannot forget that the purpose of the day is to fund our scholarship foundation, where, like I said, $55,000 in scholarships and grants, and we're closing in on $1 million. And donating and awarding those to those folks in need and that have deserve the recognition and the financial help. So yeah, I mean, it's a great day. It's a lot of fun, and anything anyone could do, whether it's just coming out and participating or donating an item or bidding on an item, all those things really, really, really help. And we can't say enough for all the folks that help with that.
And this year's theme, black and gold, right? Not doing cowboy attire this year, unfortunately. But
black.
Dang it!
Black suit.
I do love the black and gold, but I have to say I love the Western theme every year.
I guess you do that too. Just wear your black and gold Western gear.
Yeah, Western wear, black and gold edition. Amazing. I'm so excited. Sunday is the best day. It is a fun day. So I look forward to that auction every year. It's very fun. To kind of round out the episode, can you each share a personal anecdote or experience that just highlights the impact of Western States that it's had on your career or maybe the industry at large? Mike, do you want to start?
Sure. I remember my first board meeting was in the Gorge in Washington, Oregon. And I went up there and I was kind of scared. I didn't know anybody. And immediately embraced. People were friendly. They were just open and engaging. Everything was very friendly. But what most made an impact on me was when we went to the meetings, it was all business. And it was, how can we help the contractor? And it was kind of like the Wizard of Oz. You got to see behind the curtain and see all the work that goes into the technical bulletins and the discussions and blood, sweat, and tears. I mean, it's all business when we're in the meetings, because if we can make our contractors more successful, then the association is more successful, and so is the industry. We just want to make the industry better.
Yeah, absolutely. Alec?
For me, definitely the most life-changing job I've ever had. Before I started, I was out of work. I remember the moment I got the call, just out in the backyard, and my wife comes outside with my cell phone saying, "Hey, there's this unknown number here. Do you want to take it?" I'm like, no. Are you sure? Fine. All right. Pick it up, and it's that tip agency asking if I want to do some envelope stuffing job in Morgan Hill, which at the time I was too far away. I'm not going to go up there. So I almost said no. I said, why not? I got to find something to do. And so just those little decisions right there, and it's a small beginning, and then where I've come today, it just completely changed my life. I didn't know at the time, but when I got that call, my wife was pregnant. We didn't know it at the time, and so it was the perfect timing for everything that I got hired when I did.
Aww.
And just the team that I got here is awesome, and the board is great. All the members we work with, the associate advisors and contractors and everyone's just, it's a great industry to be in. A lot of awesome people.
Yeah.
I'm super grateful.
Agreed. Ah, wow. That's so heartwarming. I love it. Joel, round it out, man.
Yeah. Mike said the word earlier, and it continues to hit home with me, and that's the word family. We've developed very much a family feel here in the office, with our board, with our other volunteers, and myself, Chris, and Sophia have been here over 20 years each, and Alec has been here closing in on 10, and Samantha 5, and we just we appreciate working with each other. We appreciate working with the board. There's a lot of respect that's paid between ourselves and the board. We all row in the same direction. That's the best way to say it. And we're all in it for the same reasons. And if everyone rows the same direction, it becomes easy. And we produce, and we have a lot of pride in what we produce. So for me, I don't have a single moment at all that was that moment, but just having, the team that works together to make our expo great for our exhibitors, makes our expo great for our attendees, makes our membership worthwhile for our contractor members, makes volunteering your time and coming to a board meeting worthwhile for our board members. And a lot of people wake up in the morning and dread going to work. And I could honestly say I don't feel anyone on our team feels that way. We enjoy each other. We enjoy the job we do. We enjoy who we work for and who we work with. And that's a big deal for me. It's like, waking up and being excited to go to work is so much better than, the opposite, which, I think every one of us have had that job or that manager or that supervisor that makes your life miserable and you don't want to go to work. And I think we have created a culture, not only within the office, but within the association and within the volunteer ranks, that makes it really enjoyable for everybody. And so that for me is my anecdote. Is just, working together for the betterment of many is just very worthwhile.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for your time and chatting with me today. I'm so excited for the Western Roofing Expo this September 29th to October 1st in Las Vegas at the Paris Hotel. You can all go to rooferscoffeeshop.com to the Western States directory, the WSRCA directory, and find information on how to get a hotel room, where to register, all that good stuff. Sign up for all the amazing events that are happening. And I can't wait to see you all in Vegas.
See you in Vegas.
Likewise.
See you then. All right, everyone, be well. You've been listening to Roofing Road Trips from rooferscoffeeshop.com. Make sure to register for the Western Roofing Expo, and we will see you there. Thanks for listening. If you've enjoyed the ride, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join us on every roofing adventure. Make sure to visit rooferscoffeeshop.com to learn more. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next Roofing Road Trip.